Whether it's a lager or an ale, whether it's a stout, light, dark, or pale. If you can brew it, Chad can review it. It's time for Chad's Beer Reviews. He's not quite an amateur, not quite a connoisseur, but regardless of the brewer, he's got taste in beer for sure.
You can tell just by his gut, this guy is a bona fide beer nut.
So whether it's a porter or an IPA.
Hey, welcome to another Chad and Friends Beer Review. Jay was with us again.
Hello?
We're doing a pretty generic beer today. This is Michelob Light. I don't think I've ever had this beer. I've had Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Light, Sam Adams Light. Not a big fan of light beers in general. I mean, Sam Adams Light is at least drinkable, you know?
Yeah. I wouldn't even really consider that as like your traditional domestic.
Anyways, Michelob is Anheuser-Busch's quasi-craft beer line. Not a big Michelob fan, but let's see what they can do with a light beer.
One of the differences with the Michelob Light that most American domestics use is they use a European hop compared to traditionally, so that's probably the major difference. But
yeah, they want to try to sell you on like that's cheap European to still cheap hops, you know.
Yeah.
I'm using my Icelandic 2-lay glass, and Jay's using.
And I'm using a Coors Light pint glass. I figured, what's the difference?
Yeah. We should just suck these right out of the bottle anyways, because it's a light beer.
Now, did you pour yours with a tilt or no?
Yeah, with a tilt.
Okay, I'm pouring mine down the center again. I just want to see if it does anything different for a light beer like this.
Yeah. So you're going to get... All that head, though, is less liquid. Yeah.
Well, I got a little bit more...
It's going to dissolve in a second anyway.
Yeah, that's what I say. I got a little bit more head, but it's going to dissolve in no time, so it's pretty pointless for this type of beer.
The only nice thing about light beers is that I kind of like their appearance, like that bright, like white gold, clear body, a lot of carbonation.
Yeah.
My head is almost gone already.
Yeah, when I look at this, I see
yours will be gone soon too.
A golden type of body, little carbonation, but the carbonation is dying as we speak. The head's almost gone.
Yeah. It's got that typical beer smell, you know, real grainy.
Yeah, very grainy.
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
Smells like after a bar closed and the lights come on.
Yeah, I don't notice anything. It has like kind of that real general bland, like watery kind of scent. So you want to take a taste?
Sure.
Has almost kind of a metallic taste to it.
Yeah.
Like Coors Light has a little bit more clean taste, and Miller Lite has that actual kind of a bit of a beer taste to it. This is it's very bland, mostly water, you know.
I think it has a very dirty taste to it. I think Coors Light has like no taste, and Miller Lite has a slight taste.
Yeah.
This does have a slight taste, but it tastes very dirty to me, like very glossy.
Yeah. It's like it has like metallic taste.
Like you ever go to a bar and get served with a dirty tap, and you're like, oh, you know, like it's kind of like how this tastes. But it came out of a bottle, so it shouldn't taste like that.
Yeah.
It does have a little bit more flavor than a Coors Light or a Bud Light, though. I'm not saying it's a good flavor, but it has a little bit more flavor.
We're really splitting hairs here. When you for the Michelob line, I thought it'd be a little bit better than this.
This is borderline undrinkable.
Yeah, I mean it's. Well, I would say it's drinkable, but there's really nothing to appreciate about it. It's
like
almost a little oily.
It's almost like I get no flavor whatsoever other than just like beer flavor.
Yeah, it's just totally tepid now.
I don't get any
little bubbles there.
Anything to it. I don't get fruit. I don't get nuts. I just get beer.
Well, that's the point, you know.
Not good.
But I'm not really enjoying the flavor. I would say I like Coors Light and Miller Lite better than this.
I would agree with that. I would rank this better than Bud Light, though.
Yeah, so I guess I gave Bud Light a C-, so I'd probably give this a C.
You are Nice.
You know, I think I give this. I'm gonna give this a C- because I've had other beers that are C beers, like a lot of those European pilsners that are or like even last week when I did Qingdao. That's like, at least it has some taste to it, but this is like, so I give this a C-.
Because it has some taste, I'll give it a D. That's the only thing that saves it for me.
It's actually, the taste is actually going down because it's actually just from warming from this much, because it's, these light beers are meant to be drank really quick. Alright, well, I guess we should wrap. We don't really have much else to say. I mean,
I would not recommend it.
Real bland, plain beer, and it's not worth the money. So if you're gonna get a light beer,
go with Miller Light,
yeah,
Coors Light.
Yeah. So we're gonna get back to playing Pilot Wings here on the Super Nintendo, because that's how we spend our Friday nights, because we're such nerds. So that wraps it up for this review. I'm Chad.
I'm Jay.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.